Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So if you're new to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button besides it so that you get notified whenever I push up a new video. So students, this question was asked to around 13 to 14-year-olds, and still people could not solve it because the time limit given for that particular question, or rather this particular question, was just 2 minutes. Okay, so if you think that you can give it a try, then I would like to you all to pause this video and give this a try and then see whether you're getting it the right answer or not. Okay, so let's begin. What are they asking is, or rather what are they saying is, if x is equals to 1 minus root 5, then x raised to 4 minus 4x cube plus 4x square is equal to what? Okay, so here let's write this down. What have they given us is x value is given and they are asking us to find the value of this particular polynomial. So students, whenever you come across something like this, most of the students make the mistake of directly substituting this. And why they think that directly substitution will be fine? Because they think that the root will go away, because there is x raised to 4 and there is x raised to 2. But they make the mistake that the whole thing will go under the power of 4. So 1 minus root of 5 will be considered, or rather for x raised to 4 it will be actually 1 minus root of 5 the whole raised to 4. Okay, not 1 raised to 4 minus root 5 the whole raised to 4. Please understand, there is a lot of difference between the two. Okay, so whenever you come across something like this, do not just jump to whatever is given. Think and then start doing. Okay, so here, like I always say, if whenever it is possible, try to simplify your questions. Who knows, while simplifying only you will be able to get your answer. Okay, so here what can be simplification? Here can I say I can't take the 4 out because here I do not have a 4 as a coefficient nor a multiple of 4. But I can take something out, and that is nothing but the x square. And then what do I get is x square minus 4x plus 4. Okay, so this is where we have landed up. But now after this also, what will we do? Now look closely at this particular bracket. You can see that this is a quadratic. Okay, so this is actually something which can be solved very immediately. But if you think this is a quadratic, let's solve it over here. So we have x square minus 2x plus 4. So x minus 2 minus 2 x minus 2. So I have x minus 2 into x minus 2. So that gets me x minus 2 the whole square. I could have told you, I could have written it directly, but when I do that, a lot of students get confused. That's why I thought that let me explain this over here. Okay, so here we have x square and I have x minus 2 the whole square. Okay, so now can I say that I can write this as nothing but x minus 2 the whole raised to 2? Right, see, understand, whenever you're dealing with roots, the best way is to put things in square. Okay, because that is how your roots can go away. But that does not mean that you simply make the mistake of directly substitution. I just showed you what can that lead to. Okay, so now since we know that I cannot further simplify this, let me put the values. Okay, so I have x, which is 1 minus root of 5. Okay, and again 1 minus root of 5 minus 2 the whole raised to 2. Right, so here what we can do is, let's write this 1 minus root 5 as it is, because I don't know what to do with it, and this can be written as minus root 5 minus 1. Correct. Now if you look very closely, you can think that this is actually coming out to be a minus b and a plus b if you can rearrange them. Okay, so how do I rearrange them? Is nothing but taking your negative root 5 plus 1, and this is negative root 5 minus 1. Okay, see, understand students, when you come across such questions, arrangements, a lot of your challenge happens in arrangements. If you can arrange your question, or you can substitute, or you can set your question in such a way, half of your battle is solved. Okay students, if you're liking the way I'm explaining, then please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Also, apart from these, if you have any particular question, I would request all of you all to email them to me, or you can put them in the comment section as well. Okay, I will try to make a separate video of your doubts as soon as possible. So now I can say that this can be written as minus root of 5 can be written as A, and plus 1 can be written as B. Similarly, minus root of 5 can be written as A, and minus 1 can be written as B. So we have A plus B into A minus B, which leads to A square, that is nothing but minus root of 5 the whole square minus 1 square. And don't forget, everything is still coming under a square. Okay, so we have minus root 5 the whole square will get you just 5, and minus 1, or rather minus 1 square is nothing but 1, the whole is under a square. So we have 4 square, and the answer for this particular question is now coming out to be 16. Right? So you saw how easy this entire question was. Okay, the only thing, when you come across something very difficult or something looking complicated, I would tell all of you all that try and arrange your question or rearranging your question, because half of your battle gets solved when you can rearrange your question. Okay, do not start directly by substitution, especially when you are dealing with roots. Okay, so students, apart from this, I would like to tell all of you all that if you want to increase your basics in mathematics, then I do recommend a book which is known as Vedic Maths for All Ages. Okay, the link is available on in my description. This book is also available on Amazon. You can go ahead and check it out. It is really very good to increase your basics or strengthening your basics for mathematics. Okay, so that's it for now. Do stay tuned to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because whenever I push up a new video, you will be notified. So that's it. Bye. See ya. Stay tuned for my next few videos. Bye.